What is happening? It is Monday night, September 16th, and it is week 2. We are going to get you some picks tonight, see what we got on the Proptimizer. Sorry, I started a few minutes late here, but my daughter wanted to go on a walk, and family is first. Family is first. So apologize for being a little bit late, but we got a couple of underdog boosts tonight to play. We might as well play some prize picks and whatever else you guys want to do. So let me know what's happening, what you guys need. I got you. Yeah, I still got to get if you don't have Vivid Picks, that's another one that's just put out a discount for Bijan Robinson. So got to get those promos, guys. Got to get those discounts. Boost that bankroll. Don't just have one book. You got to spread out that money and make sure you take advantage of all the promos you got. So what do you guys want to start first? What do you guys want to do first? Prize picks, underdog, anybody? Let me know. Let's see. So I'll show you real quick what we got going on in our Discord, the Sharp App Discord. We got the free portion. We got the Pro Plus, where you get everything. You get the Proptimizer. You get to know where the sharp money's going. I'll show you real quick what we got going on for tonight. We had a stream last night and we hit on a couple of picks. So I will show you guys that because we got one pick that we are still sweating it out. It's Bijan Robinson. We did a 4-pick last night and hit yesterday. We hit Gerald Everett, Andre Iosevis, and then Derrick Henry was a push. So we just need Bijan to hit for 30 yards for whatever payout that is for 3. So it's something. 5 times. Yeah, 5 times. So for $50. So not bad. We'll take it. We'll take the 50. What do you guys want to do? Prize picks? Okay, cool. Ray wants to do prize picks. Let's do it. All right. Let's do some prize picks. Take a look at the board. Let's take a look at the Proptimizer. Make sure you guys are please give me a follow because we've been hitting these picks. So give me a follow on X, everybody. I'm doing it for free. So let's roll. All right, let's take a look at the Proptimizer, see what we got, see what the top plays are right now on the Sharp App Proptimizer, the number 1 tool in the game. Let's see what we got. Tools, prize picks. Let's take a look. NFL. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks that got a good edge right now. Darnell Mooney is the first one. So let's take a look. Darnell Mooney, he did not. So he's only been with the Falcons for 1 game here. He only had 1 catch, but it looks like everybody's got him at 3.5. All the other books got him at 3.5. Pinnacle is the sharpest book that we got on here right now. Circa doesn't have him on this, so that's another sharp one. So we're gonna have 60 books in October, but Pinnacle, I like to look at them first, and they got him juiced to the under 3.5 at -158, but everybody has him at 3.5, which means he's juiced to the over there. So that's one potential pick there. Let's take a look at the kicker, Jake Elliott. These kickers, man, are killing it this year. So I'm kind of liking over 1.5 field goals, telling you right off the bat here. I kind of like that. It doesn't look like we have logs available for him, but if we take a look, he is juiced to the over -151. So let's go ahead and start off with Jake Elliott because these kickers, man, it's like 50 yards is like a chip shot now. They got to start testing them. What's going on with these kickers? All right. Go over to prize picks. We're going to put in Jake Elliott over 1.5 field goals because that is the best play that I like right now on the books. Oh, did they take What the? Did they take? They must have taken that down. Yep, they pulled it. All right, that's fine. That is fine. So let's take a look at the next one on the board. I don't know if people are front running me or what's happening, but they pulled that one. So maybe we'll play Jake Elliott on underdog over 1.5 if anyone knows if he's over there. We can take a look at that after we play this prize pick slip. So the next one we got is Bijan. So I can tell you I don't like this right off the bat because the book's got a juice to the under and the Sharp app has it have him projected at 36. So Sharp app, we're money, so I don't like that. I can tell you that right now. That's a fade for me. But this one, Kyle Pitts looked good, man. He had that chemistry last week with Kirk Cousins. So over 3.5, we got it juiced to the over at Pinnacle -138. So worst I see this doing is pushing. So that's going to be our first pick. Then is going to be Kyle Pitts over 3 catches. So let's go ahead and put him in prize picks. Hopefully they didn't pull that. Pitts. If I could spell. There we go. Tell me. Oh, there we go. We got it. All right. That's pick number 1. Kyle Pitts over 3.5 reception. This is, let me just double check. 3.5. I was saying a push. I take that back because it's not 3. It's 3.5. So we would not get a push. We need him to hit 4, but we still like it. We're taking it. Just don't want to give you the wrong information. So let's go back to the Proptimizer, look at the next play. So we got Kyle Pitts, and then Kenneth Gainwell is the next play on the board, over 9.5 rushing yards. I saw him earlier. Yeah, he's at 10.5 everywhere else except for DraftKings. I mean, 3 out of the last 5, he's been on the Eagles. Obviously, you have Saquon getting the bulk there, but 67% over his last 15. I mean, do they, especially if the Eagles get up in this one like they're supposed to? I mean, a couple carries there. I know he only had 3, but Tampa is much better against the run, right? So over 9.5, we got to take the value, right? So that'll be our next pick there, is going to be Gainwell over 9.5. We're taking the best value on the board. That'll be our next pick here. Kenneth Gainwell over 9.5 rushing yards. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Gonna make some money tonight. I can feel it. All right. I try to make this a family show, So I keep my try to keep my swear words in because I got little kids, man. I'm an old man. All right, let's go back to the Proptimizer. And anyone, let me know if you guys can see. Oh no, they pulled him. I was trying to see if what's his name, Elliott, came back up on the board. So those are the top 2 picks. How many do you guys want? Do you guys want 4 or 5? Darnell Mooney. See, that one's tough, man. I mean, we got him juiced to the over, but he only had 1 catch. We can't really look at just the last game, right? So trying to see here. 2 catches. I'm wondering, okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go to our top props on the board. So that's prize picks. Let's see if we can get some more picks just on the props, not on our prize picks Proptimizer. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for the NFL. So Tyler Algier, man, look at that. 4 out of 5 stars. Is he on prize picks for? Yeah, he is on prize picks for over 0.5 receiving yard. 5-star play. We got him projected at almost 9. That's crazy. I mean, we got that as a potential play. Is Johnny Wilson on? Johnny Wilson, he's playing over 7.5 here. That's a potential play. And then Jalen Hurts over 38.5 rushing yards. He hasn't been running the ball though, so I don't really like that. But let's see his passing attempts here. Let's see what Pinnacle's got on his passing attempts. They're at minus 105. So I like Algier. I mean, it's a 4.5-star play here. We got him, but the only thing is it's at plus money, so that's why I don't know if it's a demon. I hope it's a demon on prize picks, because I would rather play it for more money than yeah, they don't have it at, they're not really giving us the best odds there on prize picks for that play. So I wonder if underdog is. I'm not going to share my screen on. I'm just typing it in, letting you guys know what I'm doing. So Tyler Algier, over a half a receiving yard. They're not really giving us the best odds, even though we have them projected over. So we could potentially play that, but I would rather play it on like Fliff and pair it up over there at plus money. But that's a potential play. Let's see, what else do we got? Rushing yards, we like that. Honestly, I like Bijan over 30.5 receiving yards, but we don't have Bijan yet. Okay, so we got Bijan over 30.5 receiving yards, 10% edge, 43 last week. They're feeding Bijan. We're gonna go to Bijan over 30.5 receiving yards. I like that pick. We're going to take them on prize pick. We'll do a 4 pick unless I see any, unless anyone else says anything different. We'll do a 4 pick. And then we'll go to underdog. All right. So we got Kyle Pitts over 3.5 receptions, Kenneth Gainwell over 9.5 rushing yards. And then we're going to go Bijan over 30.5. Oh, and now they got him at 32. They had him at 30. What did the Proptimizer say? They were projecting him at 36. So I still like it. I'll take it at 32. If we're projecting him at 36.5, we're still taking it. All right. So one more for prize picks, and then we'll go to underdog. Let's go back to the Proptimizer, because that's what it's all about. Does the work for us. So we got Saquon under rushing yards it's at plus money. What do we got on prize picks? 79.5, under 79. So we get some more. I like that. I like that a lot, actually, because he looked good in the passing game. But I mean, we got Kenneth Gainwell over. So that's kind of good, actually. I like that play because we got Kenneth Gainwell over rushing yards. And then we got Bijan under. So that's correlation right there, right? So we're going to take Saquon under. And if they're smashing, it's going to be Gainwell. So it all blends perfectly. Barkley. They got to save this guy, man. So there we go. I like to keep it simple. I play it for 100. There we go. 10 for 100. So we got Kyle Pitts over 3.5, Kenneth Gainwell over 9.5 rush yards, Bijan over 32.5 receiving, and then Saquon under 79 rush yards. Boom. And then we'll go to underdog. All right. Hopefully y'all got that in. Ready to do some underdog? If you don't have prize picks, and well, I don't know who doesn't have prize picks, but if you don't have underdog, they got a lot of really good discounts right now for the NFL season. They're dropping discounts like 5 days a week right now. So what we got right now is we got this profit boost. Check that out. Make sure you hit apply. If you were on last night's stream, I will show you make sure I'm sharing my screen. I am doing that. So last night, baby, check it out. We did these 2-3 picks. We almost hit both of them. No, this was Herbert. This was another stream, but this was last night. We had Stroud under 23.5, Khalil over a half of, this was all straight off the Proptimizer. And then DeAndre Carter over 10.5. So whatever you played it, you got 6 times your money. And that wasn't even a boost. So tonight we're going to do a boost. So let's go back to the Proptimizer. I just wanted to show you that, and we'll see what we're taking a look at. I feel like it's going to be a Goddard night, but I mean, the Proptimizer, the books aren't really loving Goddard tonight, but no AJ Brown. I guess they're thinking it's going to be all Devontae all day. So here we go. So this is, so we should be getting underdog, like specifically as on the Proptimizer, I believe. Like we have prize picks that we pull up, we have sleeper, and then I believe we're getting underdog by itself, where we can just take a look at underdog, but we have underdog right here anyway. So we're gonna, should we take Algier? What do you guys think? Someone let me know. Someone's gotta tell me yes or no, because I mean, I don't really, I'm not a last 5 guy like the public is, where you just take a look at the last 5 and you're like, bang, let's hit it. But I mean, is he going to get 1 catch? It looks, and it likes it here, right? Because you get 1 catch, 1 or 2 catches, that's going to take care of your yards. So potentially that. Johnny Wilson, he's active. No one knows who this guy is, but I mean, DeAndre Carter, we played last night. He was a top play. So we could potentially play him. Jalen Hurts rushing attempts, and he has not been rushing the ball. I kind of want to have him prove himself first before we do that. But let's see what Bijan is on underdog. So I think we're gonna, I know it's been juiced up, bumped up to 15.5. He's at 14.5 at other places, but I like Bijan for over 15. I mean, they're going to Bijan. Kirk Cousins, I know he's had a couple of good games on primetime recently, but he's garbage in the primetime overall in his career. So let's take Bijan over rushing attempts. Let's just do it. Over 15.5 on underdog. All right. So that's going to be our first pick for underdog, Bijan. Give me that follow on X, because I just started doing these live shows for you guys and we hitting. So give me that follow if you want these notifications on X or Twitch or YouTube, whatever. I'm streaming it out everywhere, because if you guys don't know about the Sharp app, you're going to know we got the top 10 DFS player in the world, Statsational, and we got a lot of experience over here. So we're going over 15.5 rushing attempts. Get in our free Discord too while we're doing this. Get in the Sharp app Discord. It's free. I'm putting out free picks over there all day, so you might as well get in for free, right? That's our first pick. Let's go back to the Proptimizer. So the difference with us guys is we have I'll just tell you right now. So we have a modeling projection that is a model off of the base. If you take a look at other sites they're just looking at the books straight up. We're looking at the books, but we're also basing our model off of what these guys do. So we're not just basing it off the books. That's why we're better. That's why our projection, that's why we're hitting these plays. So we're not just top down. We're bottom up. That's how you do it. So find out wherever you get your plays at. Are you top down or bottom up or both? Like we take them both into account, and that's what you want. You can't just have a top down. You can't just base it off the books. You're going to lose. That's garbage. All right. So Dallas Goedert over 40.5. I know it's at plus money, but this is a Schwami play right here. I like Dallas Goedert tonight. And if they're going to, what is he at? 41.5. Let's do it. It's going to be a Dallas Goedert night, I'm telling you. And we got him on the Proptimizer with the 10% edge in the green. We're taking Dallas Goedert all day. Let's go. So second pick on the Proptimizer is going to be Dallas Goedert over 40.5. We're going to do a 3-pick because we got the boost. And just like I've told you guys before, you get the 6 times on underdog. So you don't want to ever do 3 picks on prize picks because they're only going to give you 5 times. If you do a goblin, they're going to give you 4.5 times. So you want to do the 6 time, or you want to do the 3 picks on underdog because they're going to give you that extra multiplier. So always do 3 picks on underdog, never on prize picks. So, all right, pick number 2. Let's go for number 3 here. What do we like? What do we like? What do we like? We got passing yards, Jalen Hurts under 229.5. So he is at 227 on underdog. Pinnacle has him under juice. So that potentially we took Bijan. We don't love the rushing attempts for Hurts because he just hasn't done it in the last few games. I know some were the playoffs, but I mean, he's got Barkley, right? Like they're feeding him. Like I want to see it first, man. So potentially the under, I mean, right? There's no AJ Brown. Like it's got to make sense to me too. So we're projecting him at 216. So that lines up with under 229. The books, the sharpest book is Pinnacle, and they're juicing them to the under 227, which is what underdog is. So let's do it. It all makes sense. Let's do it. So we're taking Jalen Hurts under 227.5 passing yards. They got Barkley. No AJ Brown. So we're taking the under on Hurts. He's not going to need to pass it that much. Dang, look at that. With the 20% boost, we got max 15. $110, guys. Look at that. That's not bad, right? You could see this. Bijan over 15.5. Dallas Goedert over 41.5. And then Jalen Hurts under 227. Do you guys like it? Any concerns? I don't hear no concerns. For 110, baby, let's do it. We could not detect your location. Why not? There we go. Now you can. Hold on. Well, hopefully you guys got it locked in. Underdog doesn't. I'm going to do it. Oh, there we go. It's about to do it on my phone. Pissing me off. So there's the pick. So we got one more boost. One more boost. Should we do a, so make sure you hit that apply again. So we'll go back here. Man, they don't have these touchdown props very good today, do they? Like, as far as the running backs, at least, they don't have, they're actually nerfing Barkley's touchdown props. Let's see. What is 1.25 for Devontae? Jalen Hurts. What about Goddard for a TD? What is his multiplier? 1.99. Okay. 1.99. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Proptimizer, but we could potentially look at some touchdown props. Do they have quarter props too? Yeah, let's do a quarter prop. Let's see if they still have that Saquon Q quarter one receiving yards. Yeah, here we go. 0.5 receiving yards. If we're projecting him in the 20s and he's been hitting this is just 1 yard receiving in the first quarter. Yes, sir. We're going to take that one. And then let's take a look at, so the Proptimizer doesn't necessarily have the quarter props on there. Let me see what we got, actually. We got something for it on the Proptimizer. Let's see if we got it. we'll go to, it might only be on the app where it's got it. That's okay though. We can take a look at, let's just take a look at Barkley's receiving yards. What is he projected at for receiving yards? 23. So we're looking for 1 receiving yard in the first quarter. And then Bijan is projected at 36. And we're looking for, let's see what we're looking for. Let's take a look at Bijan's first quarter receiving props on Underdog. See what we got. First quarter receiving 3.5, and he's projected, what did I say? Like 36. So 4, you divide 36. Let's say you even divide it by 5, because the fourth quarter, they get potential, you know, they kind of extend that out, like with timeouts and everything. So let's say we divide it by 5 into 36, you're looking at 7 yards a quarter, right? So yes, we're going to take that too. So we're going to take those 2 first quarter receiving props for these 2 guys. And then we're going to look at the Proptimizer for the third play, and we're going to boost that bitch for $110. All right. So we already played Hurts, Gainwell. This is the one total receptions. What is, I like that because he could catch it behind the line of scrimmage, right? And so we got that juice to the over. So total receptions for Tyler Algier, over a half. And we got him projected at 1. Can he get 1 catch? I mean, he has, right? Not with Kirky, but he has. Or do we take a look at something else? Because I'm still not sold, and no one told me to take it yet. So, Kirky, over 33.5 passing attempts. So we got that one. That one's juiced to the over. That's a lot of passing attempts. He only threw it 26 times in the first game for him. It's only really juiced at Caesars. The other ones are minus like 110 or so. And then this one I kind of like though. Let's see what we got. So Saquon under 18.5. He only had 18 last game. We're looking at Gainwell for the over rushing yards. Let's see what MGM. They're saying over. FanDuel's saying under. So it's definitely tricky. So we could potentially do that. Who the hell is Johnny Wilson? Is Johnny Wilson under receptions? I like under, but they don't have it on Underdog. So I don't know who Johnny Wilson is. I guess he's going to be in there because AJ Brown is out. So we need one more pick that we like. So the rest of these are in yellow, so we don't really like them. So we kind of want to take one of these plays up here that are in the green. So I would say we either take Saquon under. We're projecting him for under for less than 17, under 18.5 rushing attempts. I mean, are they going to run Saquon in the ground? Like, how isn't this guy like 30 years old? Like, if we're projecting him under rush yards, I think under is the play, right? It's either Saquon under or Algier over on catches, and he hit under on the last game, Saquon. So let's take the under. Let's take the under on Saquon on rushing attempts because we like him over on receiving yards. He's good in space. they can't run this guy 20. Like they got to know, right, that Saquon's injury prone and they can't run him like 20 plus a game. Oh, we already have Saquon, damn it. So Tyler Algier, oh man, over, or do we take a TD prop? A TD prop for like Hurts or a passer? Hurts or a pass catcher. Let's see if we got anything on. Let's take a look at our sleeper Proptimizer just to see if they got anything that pops over there. We'll go back to the Proptimizer. I want to feel like good about the play. You know what I mean? So let's see if sleeper pulls up for us. Sometimes sleeper is a little weird. So let's see. Sleeper, because it's newer. Okay, it's pulling up. So same kind of deal. Under rushing yards for Saquon. They got him at 82.5. Wow. Okay. And then Johnny Wilson over 7.5. So, maybe Johnny Wilson over 7.5 receiving yards. Let's see if they got Johnny Wilson for catches on Underdog. They do. All right, there we go. I like that. So he's coming in for AJ Brown. So we're just looking at Johnny Wilson for a catch. They activated him. He's playing. We did this last night with DeAndre Carter and smashed that pick. So we're going to take Johnny Wilson, the man who we don't even know what he looks like because he doesn't even have a picture. We're taking him for a catch because he's in the green. We're going to take him. We're going to put $15 in here. If you hopped on the stream, we got Saquon over one first quarter receiving yards. We got Bijan over first quarter receiving yards. And then we got the man, the myth, the legend, Johnny Wilson for over 7.5 receiving yards for 120. 120. This one is more than the other one. All right. Underdog knows where I am now. That's right. You know where I be. You got to know where I be because how else could I have an Underdog account? You take my picture like from all different angles. I got to type in my address, my social. And then when you win some money, you got to fill out everything, man. Prize Picks has that weird thing that comes up that asks for your social security number. So, all right. So we got Underdog. We got those picks in. Should we go back to Prize Picks? Should we go back to Prize Picks and do another slip or what? Because we got some time. I'd say we go back to Prize Picks. Or you guys want me to show you our Discord and I can show you some picks? Up to you. You let me know. Discord. Let's go back to Prize Picks. We'll go back to Prize Picks. Because you guys want some Prize Picks. I know it. Everybody wants some Prize Picks. All right. Prize Picks. So we're going to go back to the Proptimizer, see if anything's updated for tonight. I mean, we got, what's his name? Johnny Wilson. Going to be a big night for Johnny Wilson. He's going to get a catch. His mom and dad will probably be there. Probably be crying. We don't care about baseball. Baseball sucks. Boring. I used to watch baseball too, but man. So we had, what did we take for Prize Picks? Let's take a look. Because I don't want to make the same picks. So let's go back to Prize Picks. Take a look at our lineup. Over on Kenneth Gainwell, Kyle Pitts over, and then receiving yards, we took over for Bijan, and we took under for Saquon on rush yards. So we're going to do another pick for Prize Picks. Let's go make sure we got our Prize Picks tool up in the Proptimizer. You guys pumped footballs back? I'm pumped, man. I was dying for a minute. Felt like I couldn't. Now I'm like, man, it's already week 2. And now I'm like, dang, can this slow down? Like, I don't ever want football to end again, like ever. Like, I wish we could always play like all year long, because it sucks when there's no football. Okay, so we got Jahan Dotson. We already played Gainwell, whatever. We got him projected at 10, so I'm just gonna leave that. That is what it is. So Jahan, we got no. So we got a hit on. It could be Johnny Miller or it could be Jahan. So Jahan is projected over 29.5. So he's juiced up. Check it out. Everywhere else, he's over 29.5 on the books. Pinnacle's got him juiced. So I like this pick a lot here. Minus 134 at Pinnacle, over 31.5. Prize Picks got him at 29.5. So we're taking Jahan Dotson quickly because this is going to get bumped. Over 29.5 yards right here. We're going to take Jahan. We're going to have to take Jahan because he's going to get bumped because Prize Picks has not changed his number. So I took Jahan right here over 29.5. No AJ Brown. So we like that pick. We'll do another 4 pick unless anyone has anything else, any reasons why we shouldn't stand and say your piece. So Jahan, that's our first pick over 29.5 receiving yards. Kyle Pitts already got bumped up to 4, so we're looking good there. Bijan, now we're projecting him at 36. We're good there. Now they're saying Tyler Algier under, but we got him projected at 8, so I'm kind of staying away from that one. So total receptions for Darnell under over 3. Did we take Kyle Pitts for anything yet? Kyle Pitts. Prize Picks is the only one that has him at 4. Everywhere else has him at 3.5. Semi-juiced to the over, not like crazy. So he had 3 catches last week. I mean, and I know he got a new quarterback, but he's only been over 3 catches 1 time in the last 15 games. So do we like Kyle Pitts on the under? I mean, it's showing a pretty good hit right here. So, I mean, worst case to me, it looks like we could possibly get a push, but even that is questionable. So let's take Kyle Pitts under 4. That looks good. We're going to take Kyle Pitts under 4 at Prize Picks. Kyle Pitts. Under 4 receptions. There we go. So we got Jahan over and then Kyle Pitts under. All right. Let's go back here to the Proptimizer at the Sharp app. Give me a follow on X. Come on. I want to see those follows. If I don't get any follows, man, what are we doing? What are we doing? Do you like winning money? If you like winning money, then you give me a follow. If you don't like money, then you don't have to. I like money. Let's see. What do we like for a third pick here? Do we like? What do we like? What do we like? The rest of them are kind of iffy here in the yellow. So what do we do? What do we do? Do we take a potentially a quarter 1 prop? Do we go back? I think we should take a look and see what are the other quarter 1 props or touchdown props do they got on Prize Picks? What do we got? Let's go to quarter 1. We got Jalen Hurts over 44.5. And then we got Kirk Cousins over 47.5. We got the Drake over 9.5 Q1 receiving yards. We took these two. We like those. Devontae Smith. Why don't we take Devontae Smith? He's projected for, let's see what we're projecting him for in the game. I think it's like he's projected for, Sharp App is projecting him for 72 yards. So and he had 148 against, no, that was in January. Okay. We don't have his last game up, but that's fine. So I don't know what he had in his first game, but it doesn't matter. We're projecting him for 72. We're just looking for 10 in the first quarter. So let's take Devontae over. And then what else do we got? Rush yards, Bijan, Jalen. Do we want to go under on Jalen? Because I think we like, I didn't even need to look at this, but I think we like the under on Jalen, right? In the first quarter, because he hasn't been running for shit. Oh, I said I wouldn't swear. I lied. My bad. Kids should be in bed now anyway. So we got this Jahan Dotson. We played some kind of scrubby guys tonight with Wilson and Dotson, but that's all right. Scrubs get love too. Jahan over 29.5. Kyle Pitts under 4. Devontae Smith over 10.5 Q1 receiving yards. And then Jalen Hurts under 6.5 rush yards in the first quarter, which he has done. He hasn't been running. He doesn't want to run, especially when he's got Saquon, dude. Hand the ball off or dump it. Now he can dump it off too, right? Why is he going to want to run? Why would he want to run and get smashed? Like Lamar says he doesn't like running. Caleb says he doesn't like running. Who wants to get run and then trucked by like an all-American athlete, right? Like if you can just dump it off to somebody who like really can run the ball. So that's going to be our 4 picks for our 10 times money here. We like to play 10 times for a hundo. Let's go. 10 times for a hundo. All right, there we go. So we got 2 prize picks slips. We did 2 underdog slips. Do we got MLB tonight? Do we have any pitcher strikeouts? I just want to see something on our pitcher strikeouts because we do have a pitching strikeout model in the Sharp app that has been undefeated in the last 2 days. So I just want to see if any of the plays, matter of fact, I'll share it with you. Why not? I'm feeling generous. I'll share the K-prop model with you guys so you can take a look inside the Sharp app. Take a look inside the Sharp app Discord, actually. The Sharp app you saw because you saw the Proptimizer. You get that on your phone, man. You can just pull that up anywhere. So we're going to take a look at these props, baby. Some picks by some pros, but here is your K-prop model right here. All right. So let's see if any of these pitchers have not started yet. Demeter, I think it's possible they might have all started, which would be unfortunate, but nope. Antonio, possibly Antonio. But they, of course they juiced him. They got him as a demon. Oh, they're not giving us the chance at 2.5, but we do like him at 2.5. Underdog's probably the same, but I'll check out Antonio over here real quick while you guys are looking at that. If you want to, feel free to. Ooh, he's on underdog at 2.5, and you get to 1.1 times higher. So we could play him on underdog. Antonio. So we might have to go back to underdog. That's fine. Let's go back to underdog. So we're gonna hit some MLB because we already hit 4 slips for or we can mix and match if we want. So we'll do another 3-pick here. Antonio, we're taking the over, and we get 1.13 times. They're only trying to do that with the demon on Prize Picks for over 3.5. But Underdog is giving us basically a demon for 2.5, so we like that better. All right. And now let's take a look back at the K-prop model. We'll see what strikeouts, if we got anything else that hasn't started for MLB. What the hell is there? Damn, fly got in here. Damn it. So Ranger Suarez, did he start yet? Anybody? Ranger? 740, he just started. So we might be able to get a live bet on Ranger Suarez. We're taking a look at him because he is, what is it? Over as well. So we want to, he just started, but we want to see if we could take him over. And then if anyone else sees one that hasn't started, let me know if you guys watch baseball, if you know. Estes, under, Max Fried, Sean Manaea. I don't know if I'm just checking if any of these games have started as well. Sean Manaea started. Estes. So it looks like they just started on these games. So we could potentially take them live. Max Fried, see if he's available. No. Okay, that's fine. We could potentially take some let's take a Saquon touchdown because they got this dude Antonio at 1.1 times, and then they got Saquon. We can take him higher on touchdowns at 0.73 because I mean Saquon should get a tutty tonight. So that's at 2.47. So we need one more pick here to get us our third pick. So what do we like? What do we like? Take a look. Let me oh, am I sharing my screen now? I'm gonna share my screen for Underdog because we're back on Underdog. So we got Antonio Senzatelea over 2.5 strikeouts. We got Saquon over a half a touchdown. And then we need one more pick to get us to where we want to be. So let's see. Let's take a look at the Proptimizer. Let's take a look at the Proptimizer for MLB. Why not? If we're going MLB, let's see, because we played a lot of NFL. Let's see if we can get something here for possibly MLB tonight. So we are going to go tools, top props. Is that what we're on? Top props. No, we're not taking doubles. That's for sure. So we're going to take those out. We're going to take out doubles and RBIs because I don't like those. All right. So we also have Kenneth Gainwell on receiving yards now popping up for us. He's on Underdog at over 6.5. The line is 5.5. That's what we're going to take. We're taking Kenneth Gainwell receiving yards. This is why the Proptimizer is live. It is live, so we can take these plays. We can take them live. That's why we do this live. Kenneth Gainwell. Let's get it. Let's get it. Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, they just changed it to 6.5, but that's fine because it's minus 137. Still juiced to the over. So 10. They're not. That's a 5 times play because they're not because we got Saquon in there. And they're not giving us that play. It'd be about 4.5 on Prize Picks, I believe. Here, I'll take a look real quick. Let's see on Prize Picks for Antonio over 1.5. And then I'm going to go. I'm just checking it out. I know Underdog's up, but I'm just checking it out for you guys real quick to make sure that it's not a better play. Yeah, they're goblins on Prize Picks. And then Gainwell over. Yeah, it's only 3 times, like 3 times. So this is a way better play on Underdog. So we're going to play it on Underdog. Lock it in. Antonio over 2.5 strikeouts. Saquon over touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell over 6.5 receiving yards. There we go. We locked it down. All right. What do we got here? Should we see these slips or what? I'll show you what I got earlier too if you want. So here we go. This is what we got. And then I'll show you what I put in earlier to see if you guys want to put those in as well. So we got Saquon, like we just said, Antonio over 2.5 MLB, Gainwell over 6.5 receiving yards. Then we got another Saquon over receiving yards first quarter, Bijan over 3.5 first quarter, Johnny Wilson over 7.5 receiving yards. I'm doing this because people have asked me to do it at the end of our show to make sure that they get the picks in. Jalen Hurts under 227.5 passing yards, Bijan over 15.5 rushing attempts, Dallas Goedert over 41.5 receiving yards. This is all pretty good for over $100. And then we got Kyle Pitts. I played this earlier today. Kyle Pitts over 39.5 receiving yards. I still like that. Dallas Goedert over 42.5. I mean, we got him at 40, so a little bit better value there, but I still like it. So those are our picks on Underdog for the day. All right. And then go back to Prize Picks, show you what I got, and then you guys let me know if you want to see anything else. Otherwise, we will get out of here. All right. Let's take a look. So we got Jahan over 29.5. Kyle Pitts less than 4 receptions. He could still hit that 40 at less. He should. And then Devontae over 10.5 receiving yards first quarter. Jalen Hurts less than 6.5 first quarter rushing yards. That's our first slip. That's one slip on Prize Picks. Then we got Kyle Pitts over. Oh, so we got this must have been earlier. I don't remember putting that one in. Crazy. So hopefully he hits 4. Damn, I must have put this in earlier. But anyway, Gainwell over 9.5, Bijan more than 32.5, and then Saquon less than 79.5. So that's what we got. And then this is the one from last night, Gerald Everett. So hopefully you guys are rolling with me still. Gerald Everett less than 18.5, Andre Yosevis less than 4, Bijan more than 29.5, and Derrick Henry less than 18. So hopefully we cash some of these. All you need to do on Prize Picks is, you know, if you're playing $10, you need to win 1 out of 10 of these to break even, and 2 out of 10 you're making money on 4 picks, right? So on 3 picks, or 2, if you're just playing 2, you need to win 1 out of 3 to break even, 2 out of 3 to make money. So those are our picks tonight, guys. Please follow me on X if you want to get this notification when I go live. I've been going live the last week or so, and I'm going to keep doing it right before the game so we can get the best picks for you guys. Hit me up at the Sharp app and the free Discord too. All right. See you guys. Thanks.